Hello and welcome. I'm Elizibar. We're going to talk about Fantastic Force number 2 because there's very little that's actually fantastic about this book. It's pretty stereotypical of like that early mid 90s kind of look, and the writing pretty much matches it. Ignore all these other comic books that are in the background. Like I have nowhere to put things. So we open the book up. It's totally alien, man. Top Gear. So it's a car. It's a racing game, but it's totally alien, man. But yeah, you open it up. And this insert blocks the top of the page. All right, so the gist is that here in some alien underworld below Antarctica, some lady is beating a lot of people up. Bam, pow, right in the kisser. That's what they say, right? And she's like her dad is gonna send her out to go steal the thing. Yep, that's what's happening here. The thing is some kind of, it's like the omnivirus or something like that. And I have no idea who any of these people are. In fact, it wasn't until, oh yeah, hold on. Answer the question, because I'm going to kill you with my alien death claw. Or subterranean death claw or something. It's a death claw. That's all that really matters, right? Fortunately, our heroes show up to save the day. And this is the point where the first time I tried to read the book, I just started cracking up and I put the book down because I couldn't make it past here. So, let's see. That's Huntara. I don't remember his name, and that's apparently Franklin Richards. Like, I don't ever remember Franklin Richards being like a grown-up adult, but okay. Like, I guess that explains the fantastic part of this, right? And he's apparently known as Psylord. Like, I missed this whole section of Marvel Comics history. None of this, literally none of it is ringing a bell for me. So they own a building, and they own it because Black Panther bought it for them. And there's another dude on their team who's, I guess, is from Wakanda or something, and he's got like, his name's like Vibraxo or something like that, and he's got like sonic vibration-y powers or something, I guess. He doesn't really show up in this book except to be a jerk to everybody else, so whatever. Now, the stuff that's actually happening here, it's kind of fun to look at the crazy combat. Like, got some cool looking effects, like the Shrakt Ray or whatever it is. Psylord, eh? A curious appellation for a mere boy. Shrakt. Oof. That's the sound he made. And this guy, who I think is supposed to be like the thing in the group, is getting jobbed here by her karate kicks. Then Huntara shows up and starts whooping her. At which point she's like, oh yeah, and her name is Zarathustra, because why wouldn't it be? Exodus 7:3. I should look that verse up. What does Exodus 7:3 even say? I don't know that one off the top of my head. Exodus 7:3. Boom. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and though I multiply my signs and wonders in Egypt. That's the NIV version. I guess I should have read the King James, because NIV might be copyrighted or something. I don't know. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. Okay. So apparently, that's the code to summon cyborgs. So let that be a lesson to everybody out there. If you're a supervillain and you need an army of cyborgs to show up, you harden your heart like Pharaoh, and you go, Exodus 7:3. And then cyborgs show up to rescue you. The rest of the book is just like a fight, and there's nothing too spectacular, good or bad about it. Vibraxo or Vibrato, whatever his name is, shows up at the end. But here's the thing. I was reading this, and I had no idea who anybody in this book was. That's kind of wild. Like, I think I have a fairly broad understanding and knowledge of comic book characters. And in this particular case, that was just not the truth. I was just looking here and I'm like, who is this guy? Is this supposed to be Marvel Boy or something? Like, that's where I was going. But no, it's Franklin Richards, all grown up. I didn't realize they let him grow up, but apparently they did. So, what I could say is this took me out completely from the story, from reading the book the first time I read it. And then the second time, I just kind of put it down. And then I powered through it the third time and finished reading it. And it was okay. There's absolutely nothing special or spectacular about Fantastic Force. I can see why this series did not take off. I mean, this looks like any generic Image comic team, doesn't it? You know it does. All right, you all take care of yourselves. Have a great day, great night, whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye bye.